Hey guys, Wellman TX here, looking at my first World War attack. I'm an Enlightenment Age town center, looking at an Industrial Age town center, pretty decent Industrial Age here. See our town center in the middle, so the first question you got to ask is how are we going to get in there? Deployment areas, this side is not going to work. It's way too thin of an area, and all of these troops right here would be in the range of that mortar. Um, Quite open up here, and I kind of like dropping up here because I can also take out these garrisons before they spawn too many troops, but it's just there's just that second layer that's too thick and heavy to get to that town center. That's half the base I'd have to get through before the first minute is up. And I don't necessarily like up here just because of these two cannon towers would probably do some pretty heavy damage on some of my big units. And you'll see which units I'm bringing. So I'm just going to drop my guys down here, have them mow through that first line. Once we get into that mortar right there, I'm going to go ahead and focus them on that town center. And then depending on if they fall on the bottom or the top, I'll use my sabotage spells down there. Because as you can see, I'm going to bring two sabotage spells. I can sabotage both of those units right there with one. Then probably if I put it right there, I can get all three of those units with that. So that should help with that. If you guys are looking for a clan, I would suggest looking us up when you're in game. We are Warzone, and even we just started this. We've got an average of 4 stars each of our attacks. Just take a look at what we've got so far. We've got Daz, who's our number one. He consistently 5 stars there, 1 and 2. And then we just got some other 5 stars right here to where it's pretty good group. And so this is just go ahead and look us up if you want, Warzone. You can see that I'm going to bring, I like to, if possible, bring extra 2 cannons in my alliance gate. And then in addition to the 4 cannons I'm bringing, that's going to do the main bulk of my damage. How I keep them alive are my 3 supply trains. They're going to keep the cannons, which have no defense, alive, and the 41 musketeers are going to keep all the enemy troops off my cannons. It's these 30 Praetorian Fusiliers, that's what's going to give you the initial wave, the initial push, meat shield to wipe out that first layer of buildings so you can drop everyone behind there. And I like to bring heavy cavalry in my mercenary camps. You see I have some Hessian cavalry, some Mahouts, and then I like the 2 generals. I really like the Colosseum. If you don't have the Colosseum, I would definitely suggest getting it just because of the strength of the Gladiator. You get it once a day, but look at that, 200% damage increase, 50% attack speed increase for 12 seconds. That's basically, it's a rage spell from Clash of Clans on your troops, and it's on whichever troops are in the circle that you initially put it on, even if they leave that circle. So it's pretty good. Your protect spell are good as well. So the key with this is can I get my troops down in enough time? Because you see, it is going to take me a while to deploy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my heavy cavalry out first, just because I'm immediately going to draw the ire of that enemy castle. And so I want to go ahead and get my heavy cavalry up there, and my Hessian cavalry and my Mahout. They're not going to do much. They're just going to absorb damage. That's all I need them to do, is just take the brunt of the damage. Let me go ahead and get the rest of my troops down here. You see I'm just kind of wiping them all out. I'm just spreading everything out. I am going to keep some troops back for cleanup. I hate those 94% 4 stars because your guys are stuck banging on a wall. So really, I want to go ahead and get these guys through this wall. I've got 17 seconds left. I need to get that. There we go. Wanted to wait for that mortar to go down. And then we have kill time right here. This is where we just go ahead and do some serious damage. There we go. We've got all that in. Strength of the Gladiator is out. We went ahead and we did get that initial victory, and I'm going to use all my tactics just because I wanted to go ahead and use sabotage on this this group right up here. Especially needed to get those that mortar out. So now we're stuck in the middle. The question is can we break through this next wall right here without dying too much? And so I'm thinking of redirecting my troops. Well, actually, most of them are actually with me, except I don't like my cannons down here. I'm not exactly sure what is going on with my cannons. So they are going to get wiped out because they are off on their own. But I do have a core group of cannons still in the middle, but good gracious, what are those cannons doing and how did they get out there? Let me see if I can get these guys out and focused. Let me see if I can get these guys focused. Let's just bring everyone back together. I don't have a whole lot of guys left, but let's just get them. See if I can pick up this archer tower that's in the back here. Need to get rid of that Colosseum that is spawning troops. I at least have the 4 stars. Got 2 cannons left and 2 supply wagons left, so I should be able to take care of it. There we go, sorry about that. And look at that, every defensive building is already wiped out. Guys, this is how you 5-star an industrial age town center as an Enlightenment Age. So just have to have a good plan of attack. Make sure you use your spells, or your tactics, excuse me, correctly. Can't put too many Clash of Clans references in there. And we've got 48 seconds left. Not a problem. 5 stars. We are going to be good to go. Alright, and that's how we do it, guys. 5 stars. They're number 4 base. Like a boss. Look us up in-game Warzone.